Video I'm uploading is gonna be about it's gonna be kind of like a representation of what me and my clients will go through, because the first client I had was myself. Yeah, basically it. We'll be going over what I should be eating more and how I should be eating to hit the goal that I want to hit that I mentioned in the video. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and ask. Thank you again. Go ahead, like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the video. Everything good with the family? Everything good at home? Yeah, everything at home's going good. Um, Rudy, thanks for asking. Thank God. Okay, that's good. Good. That's good. How's your dieting been going? The dieting's been going pretty well. I've been able, as you know, we've been going back and forth, so I've been able to lose about 30, 40 pounds. I When we started back in January, I was at 223, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, and now I weigh myself today, and I'm at 183, 188. I'm at 188 after today's weigh-in, so I was pretty excited about that. All right, so it sounds pretty good. It sounds like you're on track. I know we've been keeping up, me and you. We've been going back and forth, and so yeah, you've been gradually going down. I know there was like a hiatus for a while because of everything with COVID, so you weren't able to go to the gym. What were you doing then? During that time when I wasn't able to go to the gym, I was mainly just doing some workouts here at home. You know, some like very small home workouts, and I was also running at a bike trail here in Brownsville. I was able to run about maybe almost every day, every other day maybe. I wasn't really keeping track. I was just doing it to do it, just to so I could get some activity done. It was about like almost 4 miles walk slash run. It would be like averaging 370 every time I finished. Oh, that's good to hear, man. Okay, so do you have any questions? So right now, I don't really have any questions. I just kind of want to change my orientation of where I'm going down. So I know when I started, I just wanted to lose weight. That was my main priority. But now that I've gotten closer to my numbers, I kind of want to start building muscle. So I was wondering if we could. I was wondering if there was any way we could do like a combination of the both, um, losing weight and gaining muscle at the same time. Oh, so you want to change your goal? So now you want to start building muscle, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I just kind of want to. I want to do both, lose weight and build muscle. If there's any way to do that. Yeah, we can still gain muscle and lose weight at the same time. We'll just go ahead and change your eating, what you're gonna be eating from here on out until what? Until when you want to hit this? I was thinking about like October, by my birthday, October 18th, if that was like possible, achievable. October, it's a little close, I'd like to say, because it took you what, 8 months to lose the weight from January to now. You lost. Hold on, let me do the math. So you started at 223. 223 minus 188. So you lost 35 pounds in the past 8 months, kind of, give or take. Okay, and you still your goal to get 180, right? Yeah, 180 around there, just to try to hit that mark and then see where we go from there. Yeah, around 180. Okay, so have you done anything differently to your workouts? Have you been just been going to the gym? That's the only thing I've done differently. We're gonna go ahead and change your diet. That way, we can hit the goal you're trying to achieve. It'll be a lot easier if we go back to the drawing board, plug in some numbers, and we'll take it from there. All right, sounds pretty good. We'll go ahead and let's go ahead and do that. Can't wait to see what it says. Garza, so I'm gonna go ahead and knock you out as a level 2 client, since you're a little bit advanced and you work out regularly. Okay, so all I did again, we would just input your basic information, your name, your weight, your height, your sex, your age, body fat percentage estimated, and your resting metabolic rate estimated. So your body fat is estimated, you should be at 22.3%, and your resting metabolic rate, which is your RMB, also known as RMB, is 1,858 calories. And what your resting metabolic rate is just basically if you're just to lay in bed and not do anything for the whole day, that is how many calories you'll be burning. But it's just an estimation. It's not really 100% accurate. It's usually off by about 25%, but because it's an estimation. A lot of times, like to get the most accurate, you have to go to like a lab, and well, one day I like to go to the lab and see mine, but not today. Your goal, you said you want to lose weight and build muscle, right? So we're gonna go ahead and go with body recomposition. That's what that is. You want to lose less than 10 to 15 pounds of body fat while simultaneously building muscle. Activity. So your weekly purposeful exercise, I'd say you're about at an intent. Your daily activity level, excluding purposeful exercise, say at a moderate. You do a lot of walking at your target. So your physical activity multiplier, that's basically how much exercise you'll be doing. Physical activity multiplier is just whatever you're doing throughout the week. Dietary preference. Okay, so the macro ratio is going to put balanced. It's 30% protein, 35% carbs, and 35% fats. Meals of the day, I'm going to go ahead and give you... Meals for the day, I'm going to go ahead and give you four. 4 meals. Hear that? 4. So it's a brief summary of what we just entered. Calories a day, you're going to be eating 3,177 calories a day. We'll go more into detail on this right now. Let me going over how much you should be eating and what you should be eating, what you're trying to, what your goals are, going over your goal, and how long it'll probably take for you to get there. I'll go ahead and send you this file once we're done, once our session is over, and you can go ahead and look through it whenever you need to, if you need to go back for some tips or something. Okay, so this is just about you, to the calculations that the calculator came up with you, that the calculator came up for you. Your age 23, sex male, weight 186, height 70. Your resting metabolic rate is 1858. Body fat 22.3. Activity level moderately active. You're gonna go flexitarian, but we don't have that option, so we just I just put fully plant-based, and you can go ahead and work it out as you feel. Your objective was body recomposition. So you want to lose weight while gaining muscle at the same time. So now we're going to go over how much serving you should be eating. So you're going to want to eat about 203 grams of protein a day. That's about 6 palm-sized portions. For examples, tempeh, seitan, tofu, lentils. So it'll be like the size of your palm right here. That's your protein. Your veggies, it's going to be 6 to 8 fist-sized portions. So like that, 6 or 8. 1 or 2 per meal. 9 cupped handfuls is 296 grams of carbohydrates per day. That's 2 to 3 handfuls of 74 grams per meal. So it'll be like that. Cup. You can make like a cup formation. That'd be like the serving size. 1 serving. That'd be 1 cup. And you need 2 or 3 per meal. 9 a day. Your healthy fats, you're going to want 11 thumb-sized portions or 132 grams. So it'd be like the size of your thumb. 11. That's 2 to 3 thumbs or 33 grams of fats per meal. Eating like this will provide you the 3,177 calories that you are estimated to reach your goals. So you're going to want to go ahead and start planning your meals and daily intake with these personalized calories, macros, and portions. Here are some fully plant-based meals, some ideas that you can have in the back of your head. That way, whenever you're cooking, you're like, I don't know what to eat. You can just come back to this and you'll be like, oh, okay, I can go ahead and get the loaded avocado toast for breakfast. So you're going to put some chickpeas on there. That's your protein. Arugula, mixed balsamic vinegar. That's your veggies. A thin slice of sprouted grain toast. That's your carbs. thumbs of mashed avocado, that's your fats. And then you have the other options here. You have your curry temp and quinoa hash, chocolate beet super shake, lentil soup and mixed green salad, sateen fajita bowl, and fruit and snacks. This page, all we're going to be going over is how to keep track of what you're eating. So when you go shopping, make sure you read the nutrition labels. That way you kind of have like an idea of what you're eating and how much you're eating, how much protein it has. You kind of understand everything that's going into you. You can use the food scale measuring cups and log your food into a tracking app. I personally use my FitnessPal. So you go and try that one. That one's pretty good. Since you're level 2, since I put you at level 2, I'm going to need you to be a little bit more strict on yourself. So I'm going to need you to track what you're eating, to actually track. So that goes from like taking a picture or all the way to inserting what you're eating into the tracking app. On this page is going over the portions again, how to qualify them. You have your palm for the protein, your fist for the veggies, your cupped hand for the carbs, and your thumb for the fats. Consistent you have to be. That's what this page is going over. I'm going to want you to be at least 90% consistent. This is right there. So we can go ahead and see where your body's going to get in the next couple of, by the end of the year, hopefully be. What it's going over here is if you're using the measuring, your hand tool to measure stuff, to use the portion tracker sheet, and that is this one right here. You go ahead and do it too, like, you know, as a reference. So this is what you should be eating per day: 6 to 8, 9, and 11. So 6 grams of protein. So on Monday you eat your protein, you scratch that off. You check off 2. On your vegetables, you eat 2, check it off. Carbs, 3, check it off. Fats, 3, check it off. And keep going day by day. Here it's going over how to choose your foods depending on your goals. So I don't want you to think of good or bad. I want you to think of the food as eat less, eat some, or eat more. We'll go ahead and go over that right now. So for protein, I'm going to want you to eat more tempeh, tofu, and edamame. Lentils, beans, split peas, and black-eyed peas. All these are good proteins. Eat more of those protein. This is the green protein. Eat some plant-based protein powders, texture vegetable protein, soy yogurt unsweetened, seitan, tempeh bacon. Eat some black bean burgers and traditional veggie burgers. What I want you to eat less of is plant-based protein bars, plant-based meats. So burgers, sausage, hot dogs, tofu, tofurkey. So eat more of your carbohydrates. I want you to eat black beans and lentils, steel-cut rolled oats, buckwheat, farro, amaranth, quinoa, wild rice, taro, corn, whole sprouted grain bagels, breads, English muffins, pastas, and wraps. So I know whole grain bread usually has some protein. It's protein rich. That's what this one is. And not so much protein rich is barley, sorghum, millet, whole grain, and black rice, potatoes, fresh and frozen fruit, sweet potatoes, yuca. So of the eat some category, protein rich is granola, instant or flavored oats, whole grain crackers, pancakes and waffles, oat-based granola bars, bean and pulse pasta, white bagels, breads, English muffins, pastas, and wraps. Not so rich in protein is Kukos, canned, dried, or pureed unsweetened fruit. I want you to be eating less of the protein rich. There's not really any protein rich foods for to eat less. The not so much protein rich are cereal bars, fruit juices, juice drinks, soda, pretzels, crackers, almond, oat, coconut, flax, rich milk, and dried or pureed fruit with added sugar, honey, molasses, syrups, and jellies, sweetened energy, and sports drinks, foods with 10 plus grams of added sugar or sugar. And just try to stay away from these: chips, fries, plant-based ice cream, and cream yogurt, donuts, cookies, pastries, muffins, cakes. For the fats, fats protein rich are hemp seeds, pumpkin seeds, peanuts, natural peanut butter, pistachios, almonds and almond butter, sunflower seeds and sunflower seeds butter, flax seeds, chia seeds. Not so rich fats are extra virgin oil, walnut, marinades and dressings, avocado and avocado oil, fresh unprocessed coconut olives, pesto made with extra virgin oil, walnuts, cashews, Brazil nuts, pecans. Eat some category eat some protein rich are regular peanut butter, soy, pea, hemp, unsweetened milk, unsweetened trail mix. Not so rich protein is virgin, virgin and light olive oil, expeller pressed canola oil, sesame oil, flaxseed, mandarins, peanut oil, dressings and oils, coconut oil slash milk, dark chocolate, flavored nuts and peanut butter, algae oil, high oleic safflower oil, high oleic sunflower oil. Well, what I want you to be eating less of is there's no protein rich again foods and eat less. So not so much protein rich as margarine, corn oil, cottonseed oil, sunflower oil, canola oil, soybean oil, safflower oil, mandarins, and dressings with oils in this category, vegetable oil, fat-rich foods with 10 plus grams of added sugar, hydrogenated oils and trans fat shortening. So for the vegetables, I'm gonna want you to eat the rainbow. Try to eat at least one of everything a day, every color a day. That way you're getting all your different types of vitamins that you need. So we're going over how to adjust your calories and macros to further your progress. So realistic rates of body fat loss per week, your extreme would be about 2 to 3 pounds in men and 1.6 to 2.5 pounds in women. Reasonable would be 1 to 2 pounds a week per man or 0.8 to 1.65 in women. Comfortable would be less than 1 pound and less than 0.8 pounds in women of fat loss a week. Realistic rates of muscle gain per month. Beginner for men is about 1.5 to 2.5 pounds. Intermediate 0.75 to 1.25. Advanced is 0.375 to 0.625 pounds per month. It's going to be 0.65 to 1 pound. That's beginners. Intermediate is 0.325 to 0.5 pounds. And advanced is 0.1625 to 0.25 pounds per month. And now, if you're not losing fat within realistic parameters, you're going to want to go ahead and decrease your intake calories of 250 a day. You'll be cutting out some carbs or fats. If you're not gaining muscle within realistic parameters, you're going to increase your intake by about 250 calories a day by adding some carbs or fats. Losing too much lean mass when losing weight, increase your daily protein intake to 25 grams. Gaining too much fat when adding muscle. If you're gaining too much fat when adding muscle, you increase your daily protein intake by about 25 grams and decrease your daily carb and or fat intake by about 250 calories. How long should I wait before making adjustments? In general, you should monitor your results about every 2 weeks. So don't make any major adjustments till after 2 weeks. Want to substitute some carb or fat portions? You can substitute carb or fat portions of each other to suit your preferences. Pay attention to your response. So keep in mind how if your appetite changes, if your energy levels change, your body changes progress, and further adjustments. We'll keep making adjustments as we go if you want different changes. What about snacks? Your daily macro and portion totals can be divided up as you prefer, so feel free to replace any meals with smaller snacks and be sure to adjust by adding appropriate portions to other meals throughout the day, as your main goal is to reach your target daily intakes. We already went over your nutrition information. Do you have any questions? It's pretty good. Seems pretty self-explanatory. I'll go ahead and when you send this to me, I'll go ahead and look it over if I need to. But you clean it pretty well. Just keep watching what I'm eating, my intake, make it a little more protein, carbs, fats, the whole shebang. Okay, so you don't have any questions? I'll be go ahead and checking in with you almost every day to see how you're doing. Have any questions? You can go and call me, text me, whatever's better for you. Yeah, if I have any questions later within the week, I'll go ahead and text you. But yeah, let's see where we can get by the end of the year. Hopefully, we get to your 180. We're gonna track your food, and yeah, that should be it, buddy. We have another meeting next week. We'll go ahead and schedule it later this week to see whenever you're free next week. Sounds good. Let's get it. All right. Bye. All right, later, Rudy. Hasta next week.